Good evening and welcome to St. Peter's in Lewes, Delaware for our Ministry Minute. I am Barbara Conroy. I'm a licensed lay worship leader and preacher, and I'm also a professed member of the Anam Cara Fellowship. For those of you of a certain age, you might remember that morning prayer was often the primary service on a Sunday, with Eucharist only being celebrated usually once a month, twice if you were lucky. Morning prayer was begun many centuries ago with our Jewish siblings setting a standard where they would pray in their synagogue at sunrise and other times during the day. This was the way Jesus and his disciples prayed. In the early Christian church, in the start of monasticism, the daily office was created where monks would pray 7 times a day. These groups of prayers were known as the hours. The whole community would gather and pray together, and neighbors would join the religious in praying. In 1549, Thomas Cranmer, in his composing of the very first English prayer book, decided that only 2 of the hours would be included: morning prayer, also known as matins, and evening prayer, also known as vespers. While Eucharist is now our primary service on Sunday, morning prayer is also an important time for uniting with God daily at the start of our day. The service begins with the invitatory, where we ask God to be present with us now. It is followed by the Psalms, where we experience every possible human emotion: joy, sorrow, fear, anger, and thanksgiving, which allow us to be at one with Jesus. The Psalms are rotated through the month, and they are all prayed every 30 days. This follows a scripture or two, one from the Old Testament and one from the New Testament. A canticle follows, or a song, and that carries the theme of the readings. Intercessions then follow, where we offer gratitude to God for our time together. Give thanks for all the blessings that we have received in our lives. Pray for grace to live a life that follows the example that Jesus gave us, and offer prayers for others who have asked for prayers. It is a wonderful way to begin our day, grounded in grace, and helps prepare us for whatever the day might bring. St. Peter's started broadcasting morning prayer Monday through Friday during the pandemic, which allowed for members of our congregation to gather together to pray. Now we have people not only in our congregation who join us, but people from around the country. So if you feel inclined to join us for morning prayer Monday through Friday on St. Peter's, Lewes, Delaware Facebook page, then please do so. We would love to have you, to welcome you with open arms, and to also pray with you. Be well, have a wonderful week, and God bless.